Edward.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Tim, and welcome back to Draugen.
Stop hiding.
We're back to this. You.
Where you go, we go.
Evidently.
Edward. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
And why
Bring her
not?
back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think
wow.
of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you.
Duty.
Lissy. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This man is certifiably crazy. I mean, sadly, if he's having these kinds of visions and he's having these episodes, the man needs legitimate help. Oh my, oh my. Let's touch Betty's stuff. We have her gloves. That's what held me up last time. I cannot touch it. Why won't you let me? Okay. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do. Maybe we find Lissy over here in another room. So what do we do? It looks like it's pouring the rain outside. Do we go outside? So, I mean, nobody's been here in this village. I'm just here all by myself. I don't understand this anymore.
Alice. Don't go. Hear me out. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
Oh my
I'm
word.
not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, Teddy Bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom! He was so disappointed about what his only son had turned into.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Okay, I am so stinking confused. I don't know, man. This dude's had a heck of a past, it sounds like. So we're just wandering around the house trying to find out what the heck's going on with him. Hello? Hello?
I gave you this jacket. Betty,
Okay, back to Betty.
you were here.
But I have no idea. You are so mean.
Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. She
Betty,
must have-
Betty!
Betty, 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 Betty.
Yes?
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
It will never be the same.
Oh my word. This game, okay.
She does not
Duh.
want you.
Who are you talking to?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Please.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
Lissy.
He wants to be left alone for now. He'll imagine something else up at some point in time. I have no idea. So what is it that we do now? Okay, we've been in this room before. There ain't ever nothing. Okay. Well, honestly, y'all, what a weird first 10 minutes of the game. It's just, this was weird. I ain't gonna lie. So I honestly don't know what we need to do next. Let's go to the mines. Let's see if we can actually get in there at some point in time.
Lissy!
Maybe we'll die. You know, slip, break our neck. Whoa, what happened to the coloring? What's going on? Oh, I'm apparently blacking out again. Day 5. Well, that was a quick day, wasn't it? What the heck was that?
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Is somebody here?
Are you upstairs?
We're not alone. It's in that room that we've never been able to get into. I keep hitting X. It's A. Come on. Somebody's in here. It's time to kick the door open.
Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door!
Well, that worked. Do it again! Do it again! Huh. Said the raven, nevermore. Oh!
Betty? No! No, 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 no! Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought it was you, Betty. But who? Anna.
Well, for how long has she been dead? I mean, okay. Read.
It's from Johann. Addressed to his wife.
It's all distraught.
Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? He was clearly distraught.
Oh crap, now we're talking to Betty.
Knock, ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years, I've kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me. And I was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
I don't know. This whole village it's just unreal. So what we got here? Pickup. What is this, a flask?
You said this was a gift from another unlucky
It's a
soul.
lighter.
It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost.
It's still going to point to what he
breadcrumb.
wants it to point to. No matter what we pick. It's,
You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
So we're going to the farm first.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
All the way. So and that's kind of hopefully where we're going to follow this thing too. I wonder how much longer this game actually has. Hopefully we get our money's worth out of it. So what is this over here? It's obviously...
So where is Frederick's farm?
Hey, we got a circle up on the map here. Is it starting to snow? Oh, wow. We sure it's just day 5? No, is it going to start changing colors on me again? Okay. Apparently we can't run. Okay, we can. I was afraid that the color was starting to change again and take us out. Maybe he's going to have another episode and kill over.
What led you to this place?
A bird. This
All
bird
these
is the
fragments.
word.
You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
Alright, Johann Fretland.
Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick.
Okay. House is burnt
Was
to the
this your
ground.
doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
Not a clue. So we get the barn over here. Let's look at the house first. See if we can find any remains. Let's see if any remains look like Betty. Some bedification. Unlock this sucker. We need the combo. I don't got the combo. Maybe it's back at the store. Margaret. She died in 1909. From 1880 to 1909. I mean, that's not a long span.
Simon's
1909
grave.
to 1923.
Born December 5th, 1909, died September 17th, 1923. The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him.
That's what I was thinking too.
Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery? His wife's grave is also here. Perhaps Frederick wanted nothing to do with the church or with their God. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figured this out in no time.
I don't know. Is it 3 combinations or 2 or 4?
What do you reckon, Betty?
I say Simon's birthday.
Let's try Simon's birthday. Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found.
Yeah.
Postmarked
What we got?
in Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter, it's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now. All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses. Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
So,
The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
I don't know. Can we move? Thank you.
You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you.
So y'all share one?
All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story?
Discovery.
Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. If the discovery is made public, it's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced or paid to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Well, here we are. In here. Nothing looks like to see inside of here. Nothing I can see anyways. We're just getting around the barbed wire. Alright. So,
20
I just said
years
that.
pass.
feud.
The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered.
So not...
It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor. Things escalate. More people die. From disease Despair? Suicides? Murder?
Did I take a wrong turn? It's not giving me the option to ascend. Oh, right here. All right.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
I thought he said it Grovik that last time he said it. He pronounced it differently. Well, here we are at the mine.
This place is cursed. Ridiculous.
You watch, we're next. It won't let me open. Why won't it let me open? Okay, I see. It's at the bottom. We gotta climb under. Pick up. Oh, there's the baby. There's the Ruth's doll head.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Something spooked her, and then she ran all the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Hey, vey. Let's open this sucker.
Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer me.
It's not gonna be a whole lot of light. So in we go to the mine. Who knows what we're gonna find? It seems like we're coming up near the end now, to me anyways. Why are you back here, buddy? So this is the where they walled off.
Oh, Betty. This is Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
Same thing I'm not seeing, apparently. So a child could fit in here, no problem. God, son of a gun, you stinking bird. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's time to haul butt. It's time to haul butt. It don't matter. Hey, yay, 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 yay. And the cave in. Now we'll never know.
Edward! Edward!
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
He's found a new sense of purpose. So why did she wait this dang long to get a hold of us? It's just, she's further away. This is all in his noggin.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Took a wrong turn. Or can I jump over here? No, I'm good. He's found a new sense of purpose in life.
Where are you?
I'm on my way.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
Holy cow. Climb the dang thing. Come on.
Edward!
I'm almost there.
You know this gotta be in his head. After all we've seen from this dude, you know it's in his head. Yeah, she's further and further away.
Just stay put.
Edward? Where are you? Oh, Edward, hurry!
I'm coming.
Edward, is that you? I'm in here.
Thank God. Thank God.
It's gonna be the stinking mannequin. It's going to be the mannequin.
Elizabeth. There you are. Finally.
Oh, crud.
You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried. I Look. Your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at the mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
What?
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11. You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her. And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever. And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry.
Is this just a picture of his mom? Greta Gaynor.
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Holy moly. Day 6. he's been imagining all these people with him. It's... Yeah, you know, I feel kind of bad for him, honestly. I do feel bad for him. What does this man say? Touch.
Goodbye, Betty.
I hope for good this time for your sake, buddy. I mean, good night. I don't... Oh, look, there's Lissy. She's out front. Let's go out to see what we got going on.
Are you up?
I'm up. It is
Juice yet?
Might be weaned off the stuff.
absolutely gorgeous.
Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human. We have unfinished business.
Do we now?
The final piece of the puzzle.
What is that?
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started.
So to the cliff?
We have an appointment with a ghost.
Really? I didn't know ghosts existed. Well, look
Such
how
an amazing
just
view,
gorgeous
isn't
it is.
And the air. Ugh,
Absolutely
that
gorgeous.
sure is something.
Sit.
What did you want to show me?
Don't tell
Come
me
sit
we're
down.
jumping. Please don't tell me we're jumping.
Why did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well,
Let's just say overheard. I don't know.
the letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
That's true. So let's say graphic or Grovik.
Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
What about Betty? Let's just check on Betty.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I wanted to be close to her. Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough. So what really happened to Ruth?
Honestly, I think it was murder.
She was probably murdered.
By Simon?
No. I think it was Frederick.
No. I don't believe it was Simon.
Then who? Frederick?
Yes.
The hanged man? Someone else?
Does it matter?
Maybe not. So she ran from the mine. And she came here. And then someone pushed her? If only she had wings. Like a bluebird. She could have soared away on autumn winds. But why was she killed?
That... I think it was for the mine, not the treasure
Because
itself.
she was playing where she shouldn't.
The secret the Fretlands had kept for a generation. If people learn the truth, it might tear the community apart. So she was murdered, and the village was cursed. I hope she's at peace. And with God.
And
Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
I say heaven.
Heaven. They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in the afterlife. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write? A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads.
Are you kidding?
Edward, is that...
Our boat? But how?
I'll be a son of a gun.
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets out on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. Let's blouse, while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back.
No,
Meet
I
you
don't
at the
think we will.
house.
My goodness. Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
We have all stinking day. So, and that's the thing. I don't know if there are any actual annoying loose threads not left. I mean, honestly, we don't know what actually occurred. You know, it's my assumption that Frederick pushed her after... I don't know. And maybe the hanged man, because didn't he have a sign that said he's sorry, or may God forgive him? I don't remember. So, and we don't know the whole story of... They're saying they died from a curse. I don't know, and only one official murder was on the books. I honestly don't know.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things.
What are you
I'll meet
doing?
you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
Well, she's in your head, man. Come on. Pack. It looks like... Yeah, I would leave that here, buddy. Good call. Goodbye. Strange mannequin. And honestly, this place it's gorgeous. But I don't think I would want to live here after all the knowledge of what's transpired. You wonder what would happen to a place like this. You know, 1920s, it's very remote. And now it's desolate. I mean, there is not a soul here outside of Edward. But that's getting ready to change. How long would it be till it was populated? Till somebody discovered and said, you know what? Let's go.
Row, Teddy, row.
Okay, leave. And the way we started.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy, and it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
I think so.
You may be, but Edward needs help. Honestly. I'm not trying to be nasty with that statement. The place is gorgeous. Well, that was the end of the game. So, you know, I did start this game out with my first impressions, and I could not stand her. She was annoying and irritating. But she did, like a fungus, start to grow on me. I just wish they could have introduced her a little better, I think. Because she's very off-putting at first. It's overwhelming with the, I don't know, her behavior and her speeches. Edward and Alice will return? Really? Maybe they'll make the game longer next time. And worth the money, the cost of admission. I have no idea. Return to title. Alright. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you have not. And I hope you have a great day.